Hello kids, how are you? I hope that you all are fit and fine at your home. And I am 100% sure that you have seen previous videos and understood the lesson also. Okay, now we are going to start our next lesson, lesson number 4th, safety and first aid. What is our lesson name? Safety and first aid. For this, everybody come to page number 219 and 220. You know everybody, why we want to follow all rules and regulation, all the safety rules, all the safety sign or road sign. You know why? Yes, to avoid accident. We have to follow this all safety rules, not in our home, on road, on ground, everywhere. If we follow these rules and regulation, our life is safe. Okay, now our first topic is first aid. What is our first topic? First aid. You know what is first aid? First aid means the first medical help given to the person before a doctor arrives. What is first aid? Again I am repeating the definition. First aid means the first medical help given to the person before a doctor arrives. If the injury is very serious, so immediately we have to send the person or patient to the doctor. The next topic is safety first. Nowadays, because of increasing the accident, everybody or every person, we have to follow all the road sign or road rules. If we follow this road sign or road rules, so we can avoid the accident. So for this, we have to be careful about all the road sign and safety rule. So everybody come to page number 219. Here we have some road sign. So what are the main road sign? The first road sign is no entry. First road sign, no entry. It means we have no need to go that side. Second one, no pedestrian. Second one, no pedestrian. Third one, no honking. If this sign is there, we don't have to honk. No left turn, no right turn, no U-turn. And the next road sign is speed breaker. These are the some common road sign that we have to understood. And if we are seeing this road sign, we have to follow the rules also. I hope that you understand this safety first. Okay, now everybody turn the page. Now the first one is for cut and scratch. For cuts and scratch. You know, if we neglect any wound, it may be minor or it may be major. If we neglect them, this wound cause infection, because this minor wound, the germs will enter in our body and they just give different types of diseases. So if anybody have any type of cut or scratch, what we have to do? What we have to do, you know? Yes. For this, if anybody have a cut or scratch on any part of their body, first we have to wash the area with cold water. For this, everybody come to page number 220. Wash away all the dirt around the wound. Second topic, clean the affected area with cotton wool soaked in an antiseptic lotion. Third one, place a thick pad of cotton wool or sterilized gas on the wound and press it with your thumb and fingers. This will stop bleeding in most cases. And a tourniquet can be used. You know what is tourniquet? Don't know? Okay, now listen. Tourniquet, this is a bandage tightly tied over the wound to stop bleeding. What is tourniquet? This is bandage tightly tied over the wound to stop bleeding. That is called tourniquet. This tourniquet helps us for stop bleeding. You can see the diagram also. Here we have some diagram. Different types of tourniquets is here. Now, if any cut or any scratch by any iron material, so we have to be careful about this one, otherwise we have a very dangerous disease, that is tetanus. For the tetanus, nowadays vaccine is available, that is called anti-tetanus injection. Okay everybody, now our next topic is nosebleeds. In summer season, most of the children have this type of problem, that is a nosebleeds. You know what is nosebleeds? Now, if any person have nosebleeds, so what we have to do? We have to again follow some rules and regulation. We have to do first that keep the patient in upright and comfortable position. Then place the bleeding side of the nose. Keep an ice pack. Yes, keep an ice pack or wet cloth on the head of the patient. Ask the patient to breathe through his mouth and not to blow his nose. A little bit of bleeding from the nose is harmless, but if the bleeding is heavy, send for the doctor. So, if anybody have this type of nosebleeds, so we have to follow this type of rules. Now, next one for sprain. You know what is a sprain? When the tissue around a joint get torn, we call it a sprain. What is a sprain? When the tissue around a joint get torn, we call it sprain. Sprain causes swelling and sometimes it causes discoloration of the skin. What is? Sprain causes swelling and sometimes discoloration of the skin. They are very painful. Keep on applying ice pack or ice cube on the injured joint till the swelling subsides. Okay everybody, I hope you understood this thing. And now just summarize this one. What is first aid? First medical help given to the person before a doctor arrives. That is called first aid. Second one, road sign. In our book we have a different type of road sign. We have to see this road sign and we have to understand what is the road sign. Then for cut and scratch, I already told you that cut and scratch, if it is minor or it is major, both the condition it is very harmful. So for this we have to follow some rule and regulation. What is the rule and regulation? Wash the area and with the cold water, clean and the affected area with the cotton wool soaked by an antiseptic lotion. Next one, tourniquet. Tourniquet, this is bandage tightly tied over wound to stop bleeding. That is called tourniquet. Next topic, for nose bleeds. In nose bleeds, this is also very harmful condition. For this we have to follow again some rule and regulation. That keep the patient upright in a comfortable position and keep an ice pack or wet cloth on the nose and the head of the patient and ask the patient to breathe through his mouth, not to blow his nose. A little bit of bleeding from the nose is harmless, but if the bleeding is heavy, send for the doctor. Next one, for sprain. For sprain. Sprain means when the tissue around a joint get torn, we call it sprain. And this sprain is very harmful. Sometimes this sprain causes swelling and again sometimes it causes discoloration also. So for this we have to keep some ice packs or ice cubes on the injured joint till the swelling subsides. Okay, bye.